on TMZ.
Okay, so Kylie Jenner branching out again. She has released music.
1 strike, 2 strike, let me get the move right.
I love it.
I don't hate it.
It's horrid.
It's not bad. I feel like they released in the wrong season though. It should have been like more at summer.
No, it should have been like left in the trash.
Katy Perry was on stage. A fan got down on one knee asking for her hand in marriage, and she said,
"You know, you really should have asked me about 48 hours ago."
Oh. So people are like, are she and Justin Trudeau secretly engaged?
It doesn't mean she's engaged.
It could.
No, it doesn't mean that.
Chicks like rebounds.
So in this moment after the Gaza ceasefire, where Democrats and Republicans are sort of saying, well done, President Trump, Gavin Newsom, the California governor, is still trolling him. In response to a photo of Netanyahu and Trump, he put the picture of Dumb and Dumber.
I don't think this landed well for Newsom.
I don't either. It's like, how are you calling them dumb and dumber if they secured peace?
Andy Cohen is speaking out about Wendy Ofefo's arrest.
I'm sad about this. I'm really sad about this.
He was shocked and sad about it.
And stoked, because the next season is going to be...
No, it's a sad day for the Bravo community.
You think Andy Cohen is, oh gosh, I'm so upset.
Yes!
If something happened to one of us, like, you would be sad.
Well, it depends. What would happen?
Like, if Courtney got arrested, you'd feel sad.
I would expect it.
And now Kylie Jenner in. This is what happens when a billionaire gets bored.
1 strike, 2 strike, let me get the move right.
They come out with their own song.
Kylie Jenner is making her musical debut. She just released a song called 4th Strike. She's collabing with an LA duo called Terror Jr.
Yes, King Kylie is using it to promote her new nostalgic cosmetics makeup launch, and the lyrics are groundbreaking.
Touch me, baby, tell me I'm your baby.
Yeah, she just rhymed baby with baby. Paul McCartney's like, damn, wish I'd thought of that. But we have come to a consensus on the song.
I love it.
She sucks.
And the consensus is we can't come to a consensus.
Some people say it's a little William Hungy.
Oh, wow.
That's offensive.
She's right. Our apologies to William Hung. But there are comparisons to Charlie XCX and Billie Eilish.
But all she does is whisper into a microphone.
King Kylie.
That's all you need. She's a billionaire, was like, I'm bored, I want to do a song. I did a song. I feel like they released in the wrong season though. It doesn't feel like a fall song. It should have been like more at summer.
No, it should have been like left in the trash.
No!
You guys are going to play this in the car.
Yes. I'll put it in the background of like an Insta video.
Background of an Insta video. High praise. That's a Grammy category next year.
Like it or not, Kylie's a singer now.
I just want to tell you I'm sorry.
Apology accepted.
Kyle Richards fully fangirling over Morgan Wade at her concert in Canada. Sources tell us that there was no PDA, no kissing, no nothing, but we got video of Kyle filming Morgan in the crowd.
They're just best friends.
But Kyle's traveling all the way to Canada to support Morgan.
I'm so bored with this.
Because she just skirts around it, and it's like, be a lesbian or don't be a lesbian.
I just don't. I don't even care anymore.
Did you care at first?
I was curious, bi-curious about it.
Because they try and put off that they're lesbians, but then they're like, ooh, I don't want to talk about it.
Well, because they're using it as a storyline.
But to be fair, the only reason why we think that is because they did that music video together, right?
See, it's interesting, like, and it's not true, but there were a lot of people for a long time who were saying that about Gail and Oprah.
But that was just silly speculation. We didn't have any reason to believe it. This, they've given
They went
us...
on road trips together.
For their TV show. If that got you ratings, you'd be in a car with Charles right now.
Yeah, Harvey's in the back seat. Charles is driving.
He called you driving Miss Harvey. My goodness.
Where to, boss?
Pull over, I gotta make water.
Oh, I heard you were single. You heard I was single. Okay, that's interesting.
That's Katy Perry on stage at her concert in London with a fan who's about to ask her,
Katy Perry, will you marry me? You know, you really should have asked me about 48 hours ago.
Whoa. Exactly, because what happened 48 hours ago? She and Trudeau were locking lips on a ship.
Whoa, whoa.
So people are like, are she and Justin Trudeau secretly engaged?
Clearly, they're not engaged. I think this was just like a fun, cheeky thing to say.
Fair, but let's ask someone who knows a little bit more about women than you.
Chicks like rebounds.
What do you know? He knows they love being called chicks. Anyway.
Haven't you ever heard of somebody who dates somebody for like 10 years and they break up and then like a guy will like
marry the next girl? Yeah.
And it happens all the time. And Justin Trudeau is recently divorced, so
he was with his ex-wife yesterday. Canadian Thanksgiving.
Did you see she wrote this hand-wringing thing about letting people go?
Nothing we love is meant to be kept forever. And blah, blah, more inspirational stuff, blah. Okay, so the big question here is...
Does that mean that that Justin Trudeau proposed?
Totally, because why else would Katy say no to a marriage proposal from a completely random fan? Okay, well, when we say it out loud, maybe not.
Donald Trump has landed the cover of Time magazine, but he is not happy with the photograph.
It's honestly, it's a really bad picture.
It is. Here's what the president had to say. Time magazine wrote a relatively good story about me, but the picture may be the worst of all time. I never like taking pictures from underneath angles, but this is a super bad picture and deserves to be called out. What are they doing and why?
It's not like they doctored it. It is a photo of him.
I think they did it on purpose, and they should have maybe not for this.
I don't think they did it. I think they did it to be like a
You
legal.
don't think someone was like, he has a neck vagina, we're going to put that on the cover?
Staring at you.
That's what happened. That is the biggest vagina.
I'm glad you said it.
I frankly never found him better looking. Yeah. Now that I see the vagina.
It is a full vagina.
Everybody knows that the AI technology is a tsunami that's watching over us.
All right, Lord of the Rings actor and the new president of SAG-AFTRA, Sean Astin. Or is it? It could be AI Sean Astin. Nah, it's really him, but that's kind of the point here.
He goes off on AI, not just with regards to Hollywood, but in general, and the safeguards that they're trying to install.
To prevent everyone from being replaced by AI actors like Tilly What's-Her-Nuts here.
It starts with our bargaining with our bosses. He's saying, hey, you got to agree not to do this and not to do that if you want us to keep working with you.
Come to me and say that. No.
But we're asking you, and how about a little sensitivity?
Okay, let me think about it. No.
Well, thank you for volunteering to be the face of corporate indifference. What else, Sean?
And then it's the government. The government has to say, you know, it's illegal, make it criminal to steal someone's information.
Why should the government step in and say, no, you can't do that? When we started assembly lines, there were a lot of people who were saying, this is going to replace American workers. That's true. But human beings then pivot to the next thing.
That's a human person's role. It's like film. You can't have AI as an actor.
That's wrong.
I would not be able to watch that.
That's the best part. You'll have no idea. But just how concerned should everyone be right now?
We added AI to like do our logging. It f***s up all the time.
I know.
Like,
trust me, your job is secure for 4 to 5 years.
Don't worry, that's AI Harvey. The real one retired to Fiji years ago. You're the best, Sean.
Hey, thank you.
Be good, brother.
I know nothing of the charges more than you guys do.
Andy Cohen is speaking out about Wendy Ofefo's arrest. She was obviously arrested last week for fraud, her and her husband, several charges. I think a lot of people were kind of shocked about her arrest.
You know, I'm a Wendy fan. She has been a great housewife and a great role model. She's always led with education.
I also think that like the most educated woman would be smart enough to not get caught.
But you're making an assumption that if somebody's really successful, they're not going to be greedy.
Bernie Madoff was a very polished guy committing a lot of fraud.
I'm sad about this. I'm really sad about this.
And stoked because the next season is going to be...
No, it's a sad day for the Bravo community.
You think Andy Cohen is, oh gosh, I'm so upset.
Yes!
If something happened to one of us, like, you would be sad.
Well, it depends. What would happen?
Like, if Courtney got arrested, you'd feel sad.
I would expect it.
That's so rude!
And I'm certainly hoping that this is all some big, you know, nothing.
Coming up,
Gavin Newsom continued trolling President Trump in response to a photo of Netanyahu and Trump. He put Dumb and Dumber.
He tries to do the Trump social media thing and it doesn't work.
It worked until this point.
When he started this thing, it did turn. I think he pushed it too far.
Plus,
the hometown of serial killer Ed Gein's does not want to be associated with the horrors that were committed there, and this is all in light of the new series.
I mean, you have what your town has. They all have weird things. Big ball of yarn.
Big ball of yarn is not the same thing as a serial killer.
Tomato, man.
coming up.
Gail King is very excited for the new Taylor Swift docuseries.
The only thing I don't like about it, that it's not on CBS or Paramount Plus.
She's a real company person.
Be right back.
And now the TMZ Tourism Board presents beautiful Plainfield, Wisconsin, where the motto is, come for the scenery, not because Ed Gein murdered women and wore dead people's skin here.
The hometown of the serial killer Ed Gein does not want to be associated with any of the horrors that were committed there, and this is all in light of the new series.
Monster, the Ed Gein story on Netflix where Charlie Hunnam plays the titular murderer/grave robber with the creepy voice.
Is this okay?
And now people want to visit the town where it all went down.
I spoke to the clerk treasurer there, and she said, like many places, Plainfield has dark moments in its history, and we have worked diligently to become more than just a single story.
And though Gein's home is burned down, his grave is there. Though the town would prefer the whole ordeal stay buried in the past and people focused on Plainfield's non-macabre aspects like nearby Devil Lake State Park or their upcoming Haunts and Harvest Festival.
If I was a mayor of that city, I'd lean into it, man.
You want to get tourists?
Not everything needs to be monetized.
Yes, it does.
Which reminds us, come aboard the TMZ After Dark Tour and the TMZ Brunch Bus, where you'll have so much fun you'll forget you paid. So, tough luck, Plainfield. Looks like the fascination with Ed is only gonna get bigger thanks to the show.
Why do people have interest in seeing these places?
Oh my God. I traced the whole Manson exit. I stopped at the water faucet where they wash.
But why?
You try to come up with an original place for a first date in LA. It's not that easy. Good luck with the tourist, Plainfield.
I don't know if you saw, but Taylor Swift's coming out with a docuseries for the Eras Tour.
Gail King is very excited for the new Taylor Swift docuseries, but she wishes it was on CBS.
I've been to all of her concerts, including the very first one. I'm not late to the Taylor Swift party, and I like anything that takes you behind the scenes. You know, the only thing I don't like about it, that it's not on CBS or Paramount Plus. I wish we had it.
But she's a real company person.
Yeah.
She's loyal to the person that pays her paycheck.
Yeah.
Yeah, as opposed to.
What's that supposed to mean?
You take shots all the time.
I'm still a company person. She went and did the bus. I did the bus. What did you do?
First of all, don't talk about the bus that way.
I'm not. I got to do the bus.
You haven't done the bus. What are you talking about? You can't call her out for that.
I can't stay up that late.
Then do the brunch bus.
You told me I would suck at it.
You would.
When you get a mimosa, hold the champagne and sugar-free orange juice, yeah, that's gonna be really fun.
Thank you so much, Miss King.
Gavin Newsom has been dealing Trump some serious body blows on the social media front, but some are calling his latest shot a lot like Harrison Ford's playing on that golf course, because
it's not landing right.
So in this moment after the Gaza ceasefire, where Democrats and Republicans are sort of on the same page in saying, well done, President Trump, Gavin Newsom, the California governor, is still trolling him. So he posted a picture in response to a photo of Netanyahu and Trump in a warm handshake, almost embrace, and he put the picture of Dumb and Dumber above it.
Great movie.
Great movie.
not really the main takeaway here, but the film holds up, yeah. The issue, however, is the timing of Newsom's post.
It's like, how are you calling them Dumb and Dumber if they secured peace?
I also think it's the wrong tone. 20 hostages were released yesterday, 2,000 Palestinian prisoners were released. Calling them Dumb and Dumber is weird.
It's
tone
weird.
deaf.
It's weird.
I agree, but isn't that his point?
Yes.
Like, isn't that the point he's been trying to make, is that Trump does this all the time where he goes way too far in something he posts, right?
Trump ridiculed Barack Obama for his role in killing Osama bin Laden.
Two wrongs don't make it right.
Interesting sentiment. Never heard that before. Point is, this particular jab from Newsom feels a little weird when you consider
the fact that there are people alive today who would have been killed yesterday were it not for the peace.
And we've got the best chance for peace in the Middle East than we've had in years. That's a good thing no matter who the president is.
Bottom line, whatever you think of them, there's a reason these guys look so happy in these photos.
Why didn't they put Putin in it?
Yeah, possibly because he played absolutely no part in the Israel-Gaza ceasefire, but that's just a guess. So thanks, Dumb and Dumber. Your sequel blew, but you've aged surprisingly well.
Aziz Ansari. I wonder if you could do this. Aziz Ansari doesn't have a smartphone. He only walks around with a flip phone.
Why do you have that kind of relationship with your phone?
I think it just gives me more space to think.
Wow. Said the only problem with this is if he's somewhere driving and he needs directions.
I gotta either ask people or just call my wife and be like, hey, I don't know where I've had to do that.
I think there's something to this. I remember pre-internet, there was just this feeling that you weren't just constantly like, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta look at this.
I always think about this, because like, okay, say you're gonna meet someone at the movies in like 92. What if the person's late? You just buy the ticket and you go by yourself?
Yeah.
Didn't your mom send you to the movies with a quarter and say like, oh, call me on the payphone when you're ready to get picked up?
No, you don't need a quarter. You do it collect and you say, Mom, it's me, come pick me up. When they say, would you accept a collect call from Mom, it's me, I'm at the theater?
You are so cheap! This is unbelievable! Oh my God.
I'm ready, Dumb and Dumber was good.
But that's just me, I don't know.
Coming up.
Rocky Horror Picture Show. Entertainment Weekly did a panel and they discussed the classic orgy scene that they had in the pool.
A wet orgy is the same as a dry orgy. You all gravitate toward the star.
Spooky season is upon us, and one of the greatest spooky films of all time is celebrating the 50th anniversary. Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh, wow.
Is 50 years old this year. Entertainment Weekly did a panel, and they discussed a scene in particular from the film and how difficult it was to film, and that would be the classic orgy scene that they had in the pool.
Jumping into the pool, I had a feeling it was a little cold, wasn't it?
I hated that.
Yeah.
It was cold.
But it was worth it, Mr. Titanic. It was bloody cold,
Yeah.
and we had to have an orgy. A wet orgy is the same as a dry orgy. You all gravitate toward the star.
Who was the star?
Tim Curry.
Oh, yeah, Frankenstein.
Halloween is really the one holiday.
You cannot stand it, Harvey. You don't like the trick-or-treat.
No, I got my costume.
Oh, for here?
It's good.
There's gonna be no Diddy's though. That was all last year.
Oh, no, Keith is doing Diddy this year.
No, Keith is doing the naked Lil Nas X.
The naked Lil Nas X?
Yeah.
No, you're not.
I've been working out for it.
All he's going is fuzzy boots and nothing.
You're not going to be the naked Lil Nas X.
We have very lovely memories, except for we're damn cold.
Coming up.
I spoke to Nicole Young from Selling Sunset.
Your relationship with Chriselle, where do we see that going this season?
You really can't be friends after you date the same person.
Don't sleep with the employees.
What's the problem if somebody is good looking and they want to sleep with somebody to go to the top?
First of all, no.
Your relationship with Chriselle is a tough one. Where do we see that going this season?
I spoke to Nicole Young from Selling Sunset. Oh, love her. So you remember she's the one that production had to stop because Chriselle said that she was going to walk off the show if Nicole was still there. I asked her about her friendship with Chriselle.
I think that is way beyond repair. Sometimes certain relationships are just not meant to be.
You really can't be friends after you date the same person. Nicole also suggested that Chriselle slept her way to get into Oppenheimer.
Don't sleep with the employees.
Sleep with who you want.
What's the problem if somebody is good looking and they get a job and they want to sleep with somebody to go to the top?
First of all, no. Chriselle has been famous a long time, and then she worked on this show. She went through a really bad divorce. Jason was there for her after the divorce, and then things happened. Attractive people in LA with money, like they all sleep with each other.
So can you or can you not sleep with your employer?
No.
I don't know if that's going to happen.